Hello everyone, welcome back to Sunset Salutations. I'm Kristin Devine Jones. We're going to begin today with brief excerpts from a variety of chapters in this book, Meditation in Plain English. What to do with your body. General rules. The purpose of the various postures is threefold. First, they provide a stable feeling in the body. Second, they promote physical immobility, which is then reflected by an immobility of the mind. Third, they give you the ability to sit for a long period of time without yielding to the meditator's three main enemies: pain, muscular tension, and falling asleep. The traditional postures. Choose one that is relatively firm and at least 3 inches thick when compressed. He's referring to the zafu or the cushion here. Sit close to the edge of the cushion and let your crossed legs on the floor in front of you. There are a number of ways you can fold your legs. This will list 4 in ascending order of preference. American Indian style. Your right foot is tucked under the left knee and the left foot is tucked under your right knee. Burmese style. Both of your legs lie flat on the floor from knee to foot. They are parallel with each other and one in front of the other. Half lotus, both of your knees touch the floor. One leg and foot lie along the calf of the other leg. Full lotus, which I can't quite do, but the idea is you're going to pull this one up and sit here, essentially like this. As you can tell, that is very uncomfortable for me, which leads us to the next note. Don't strain, don't stiffen, and don't be rigid. Relax and let the body be a natural and supple body. Let it hang from the erect spine like a rag doll. So whichever position from those offerings helps you to find that rag doll feeling, that's going to be the one that works best for you. Here's a brief passage from What to Do with Your Mind. There is a difference between being aware of a thought and thinking a thought. That difference is very subtle. Breathing, which seems so mundane and uninteresting at first glance, is actually an enormously complex and fascinating procedure. It is full of delicate variations if you look. There is inhalation and exhalation, long breath and short breath, deep breath, shallow breath, smooth breath, and ragged breath. Observe the breath closely. There is more to see than just an in-breath and an out-breath. The depth and speed of your breathing changes according to your emotional state, the thought that flows through your mind, and the sounds you hear. Study these phenomena. You will find them fascinating. This does not mean, however, that you should be sitting there having little conversations with yourself inside your head. There is a short, ragged breath, and there is a deep, long one. I wonder what's next. No, that is thinking. You will find this sort of thing happening, especially in the beginning. Simply note the phenomenon and return your attention toward the observation of the sensation of the breath. Mental distractions will happen again, but return your attention to your breath again and again and again and again for as long as it takes until it does not happen anymore. When you first begin this procedure, expect to face some difficulties. Your mind will wander off constantly, darting around like a bumblebee and zooming off on wild tangents. Try not to worry. The monkey mind phenomenon is well known. It is something that every advanced meditator has had to deal with. They have pushed through it one way or another, and so can you. When it happens, just note the fact that you have been thinking, daydreaming, worrying, or whatever. Gently but firmly, without getting upset or judging yourself for straying, simply return to the simple physical sensation of the breath. Then do it again, the next time, and again, and again, and again. In the wordless observation of the breath, there are 2 states to be avoided: thinking and sinking. The thinking mind manifests most clearly as the monkey mind phenomenon we have just been discussing. The sinking mind is almost the reverse. As a general term, sinking mind denotes any dimming of awareness. At its best, it is sort of a mental vacuum in which there is no thought, no observation of the breath, no awareness of anything. It is a gap, a formless mental gray area, rather like a dreamless sleep. Sinking mind is a void. Avoid it. When you find you have fallen into the state of sinking mind, just note the fact and return your attention to the sensation of breathing. Observe the tactile sensation of the in-breath. Feel the touch sensation of the out-breath. Breathe in, breathe out, and watch what happens. As your concentration deepens, you will have less and less trouble with your monkey mind. Your breathing will slow, and you will track it more and more clearly, with fewer and fewer interruptions. You begin to experience a state of great calm in which you enjoy complete freedom from those things we call psychic irritants. No greed, lust, envy, jealousy, or hatred. Agitation goes away, fear flees. These are beautiful, clear, blissful states of mind. They are temporary and they will end when the meditation ends. Yet even these brief experiences will change your life. Take a break from all your worrying and planning. Let your meditation be a complete vacation. Trust yourself. Trust your own ability to deal with these issues later, using the energy and freshness of the mind that you built during your meditation. Trust yourself this way, and it will actually occur. So shall we go on our little mini vacation? Awesome. I'm going to move my cushion here so I can focus on my alignment. I'm going to find myself on hands and knees. I want to make sure that my fingers are wide here, that I'm pushing away from the mat without tensing my shoulders, and that I'm keeping my belly strong. Good. From here, you're just going to lift the hand and the leg, sort of testing your balance and stabilization, and letting your core know that you're going to need it to be stable for your practice. Just a couple more here. Good. And now that we've cued in our strength, let's work on suppleness. Breathing in, facing up to the ceiling. Breathing out, and spotting the belly button. Trying to create as large of an arc on both sides in the spine. Good. From here, place your fingertips at the top of your mat. Push back, and we're just going to go around in a couple of circles here. Good. And reverse other way. Awesome. Finding the fingers fully on the mat here. Good. Place your fingers firmly into the mat. And now find your toes. I'm just going to stretch myself out a little more here. Good. And I'm going to let myself find a very casual downward dog here. Just letting my feet walk out. Good. I'm not pushing or forcing here. I'm just greeting my body where it is today. And finding myself back down. And I'm ready now to take my seat. I'm going to grab my cushion and begin. Once I've found a comfortable posture for myself, I'm going to allow the seat bone to sink. And then I want to lift up fully through my spine. Now I want to allow my muscles. Now I want to allow my muscles to relax. And as we read, hang off the bone like a rag doll. I need to trust my skeletal structure to do the majority of the work here. Let the rest of me relax. When you feel ready, allow your eyes to close. And turn the mind towards the breath. If you find it helpful to use any form of the counting we've explored, I encourage you to do so. If you enjoy anchoring your breath to a mantra, by breathing in, ease, and breathing out, release. When you find the mind wandering, which it will,
bring the focus back to the breath. Remember that your mantra is there to ground you whenever you need it. Release any feeling of judgment or criticism and replace it with curiosity. When you're ready, release focus on the breath and the mantra, and notice simply where the mind goes. Bring yourself back to the body now. Feel your sit bones on your cushion, your hands on your thighs. Maybe wiggle the fingers and toes, and on your own time, open your eyes. At this time in the practice, I like to lay down on my side, give myself a moment, simply to enjoy the feeling of rest and restoration. I'll mind the time. Allow yourself to find the ease of that position. Begin at the top of your head and just allow yourself to shut the muscles off, like flipping a switch. Moving on now to the face, letting go of the eyebrows and the eyes and the scrunch of the nose, any tension in the lips. Releasing through the neck, and now the shoulders and the arms and the hands and the wrist and the fingers. Now back to the central column of the body, releasing the chest and the back. The belly and the low back. Switching off the hips and the buttocks, the upper thigh, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, close to the knee now, the lower leg, the ankle, the feet, and the toes. And now just doing a quick sweep. starting with the feet back up to the head, and letting go of any residual tension to find yourself here in a state of relaxation. on your own time, find yourself sitting up. Allow the eyes to open. Thank you so much for joining me for Sunset Salutations. I'm Kristin Devine Jones. See you soon.